Hi guys, it's Orla and this is 40 something books. So this is a wrap up video for BooktubeAthon 2015. As you know, it ran from the 3rd to the 9th of August and I sort of had a hit and miss with BooktubeAthon this year. It's my first go at it. I didn't do any video challenges because actually it was my birthday during BooktubeAthon and I was out enjoying myself with my friends and family, and therefore that pushed things back a lot for me with the reading challenges alone. So the first reading challenge and the second reading challenge for me were done in one go, and all 7 reading challenges are in the description box below. And the first is to read a book with blue on the cover and with the same letter of the surname. So for me, I picked The Children Act by Ian McEwan. This is a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I would give it 4 to 5 stars. It was extremely well researched. It's based on the main character Fiona May, who's a High Court judge, and she's called upon to make a decision in relation to a 17-year-old boy who's refusing medical treatment for religious grounds. Now, during the story, we learn a lot about Fiona May's marriage and other court cases that she covered. Now, I really enjoyed it. I found the character of Fiona May very believable. I found her husband's character very believable. I found the court cases relating to family law interesting and heartbreaking. It's a very thought-provoking book. I would highly recommend it. It's definitely not a light read, even though it's only 200 pages long. It is quite detailed. You kind of have to concentrate on what's going on and the interrelationships in the different court cases and so on. But a very well written book. I really recommend it. The third book that I chose was one that had to be recommended, and another booktuber recommended this book. It's Never Never by Colin Hoover and Tarwin Fisher, and it's one of 3. Now, I downloaded this to my Kindle, obviously, and to be honest with you, I finished it. It was 150 pages, so it was ideal for BooktubeAthon, but by the end of it I wasn't really that interested in downloading the second book, to be honest. The 2 characters didn't really appeal to me. It was kind of a bit hit and miss. It's YA. It's based on 2 high school students who are going out together and they keep forgetting. They keep getting amnesia and they wake up and they don't know where they are and they have to learn about themselves all over again. I just had a few issues with this book. The 18-year-old boy has an affair with his guidance counsellor. This becomes obvious as he starts to remember things. I just didn't really like that. I think if it was a girl, you wouldn't have felt that it wouldn't have been sort of glossed over as quickly, I just didn't like the characters, so it wasn't one for me. I would have given it a 2 to 3 star. The fourth book that I picked is the challenge of The Last Book You Received, and this was Family Life by Akhil Sharma. It's based around a character called AJ. He's 8 when we meet him in the book, and his brother Burju, and they move from India to America. And it's all about their lives and how they get on from, I suppose, immigrants and coming to customs in America that they're not used to. And it starts in the 70s and makes its way through. It's a tragic family story, and I don't really want to give a lot away because you might decide to read it. I would highly recommend it. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. The topics weren't light. It's definitely, sort of adult, in the sense that it's something tragic happens and it's how the family deal with it, how they cope with it, and or not cope, and how their lives are changed forever. The 5th challenge is to read a book without putting it down, and for this I picked The Pratchett Portfolio by Terry Pratchett. There's about 20 pages of actual text in this. The characters that are in this world, and it's all about them, and it's a basis really for anybody to go on to read those series. Obviously, I succeeded in the challenge. I think I would have picked a different book the next time, maybe more of a graphic novel that would have a start and an end, just for interest for myself. But it was just to really pick something easy for BooktubeAthon because it was my first ever BooktubeAthon. Challenge 6 was to read something that you've wanted to read for a while, and for me that was Weird Things That Customers Say in Bookshops, and it's written by another booktuber, Jen Campbell. I would really highly recommend this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5. It was funny and touching and bizarre and just brilliant. It's a short little book, so it was ideal for BooktubeAthon, and I treated it to myself on my Kindle for my birthday, but I really wish I had ordered it in paperback, and I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to order more Weird Things the Customers Say in Bookshops. It was just so, and it's so funny, and I just want to have the actual books. So I'm definitely going to spend more money on these books because I give them a 5 out of 5. Seventh challenge, you had to read 7 things in 7 days, and for me, I downloaded 2 Jane Austen books to my e-reader, and they were Lady Susan and The Watsons. Now, these really weren't standalone books. They were more maybe short stories or the outline of a more... I felt they were unfinished, if you know what I mean, but they wouldn't be famous Jane Austen books. I mean, Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility, Persuasion, they're all brilliant books, and I definitely got the love for Jane Austen again, and I'm going to go back and read some of those. And I did enjoy them, but I don't know if I could technically call them books, but I'm going to, because that means I've read 7 books in 7 days and I've completed all the reading challenges. So that's my wrap up for BooktubeAthon. Sorry about the lighting, guys, it's just that it's a horrible day, but yeah, it was definitely fun. I think I would choose a more variety of books maybe next year and keep them to under 150 to 200 pages, because I'm not the fastest reader in the world. But yeah, I really enjoyed taking part, and I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, see you guys soon.